Today we're talking about all you need to know before going to Rome. Like, what should you think about, and what should you avoid in this amazing city?
Stay tuned!
Hi there, I'm Rick.
And I'm Andrea, and today we'll discuss 10 things you need to know about Rome before visiting. But first, if you like travel-related video like this one, this is a great time to smash that subscribe button so you never miss any future video. So let's begin. Tip number 1. Book your hotel strategically. Rome is a very big city with a lot of traffic. For this reason, when you book your hotel, you want to be strategic. You should book your accommodation as close to the city center as possible to avoid long commutes. In fact, most of the famous attractions in Rome are all located right in the city center, and they are very walking distance from each other.
Good advice.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be spending so much time going
back and forth. If you're not able to find a hotel in your price range close to the center, consider one that is at least close to a subway station. That way, that will help you with the commutes.
Alright, so tip number 2, be selective on what you want to see in Rome. In Rome, there's so much to see and visit, but you're not going to be able to see everything, even if you stay there for weeks. For this reason, we recommend you to be selective and pick a few must-see attractions that you can't miss. Also, make sure to buy the tickets in advance. In fact, so many attractions get sold out quickly, or they have long lines. If you buy your ticket before your trip, you'll avoid the risk of waiting in line for hours at the entrance.
Absolutely.
Another thing to consider is the fact that some places, for example, think about the Colosseum or the Forum, they're so much more interesting from the outside than they are from the inside. So if you're short on time, just go take some photos from the outside and then move on to the other attractions.
Absolutely. Tip number 3, the best time of the year to visit. Most people think that the middle of summer is the best time to visit Rome. Unfortunately, this is not true. In fact, July and August are the hottest month, the month with the most amount of visitors, and some stores might be closed for holidays, especially in August. In our opinion, the best time to visit Rome is April and May, or September and October. During these months, the temperatures are much milder, and also the city is not swamped by tourists. I mean, it's still busy, but not swamped. And this is going to make a much better experience, in our opinion.
It's very true. All right, so for this next tip, we're going to be talking about what to wear. And in Rome, you need to be prepared to walk a lot, and I mean a lot. For this reason, it's imperative to wear comfortable shoes. And also wear clothes that cover your knees and your shoulders, because most churches, including the Vatican, is going to require this. Also, keep in mind that in the spring and the fall, temperatures can be in the 20s in Celsius or around 68 Fahrenheit around noon. So dress in layers that you can remove.
And now tip number 5, avoid tourist traps. Like any major tourist city in the world, Rome has many tourist traps that you should avoid. First trap to avoid is the wax museum. Why would you travel all the way to one of the most beautiful cities in the world to get inside a wax museum that you can find pretty much everywhere? So avoid it. On the same page, the Leonardo da Vinci experience, for example, there is nothing authentic about it.
I was so sad about it. I mean, I thought it was something cool to see, but actually...
There's one in pretty much every city in Italy. One tourist trap that is unique to Rome are the fake gladiators. These are people dressed in cheesy gladiator outfits, normally hanging out around the Colosseum. They will offer to take a photo with you on your phone, and then they will hold your phone until you pay, give them some money. Yeah, most of the time they are not even from Rome.
Yeah, it's a scam, so
it's
just
a scam.
stay away.
And most of the time they're really cheesy. Yeah. Also avoid the street vendors of gadgets, electronics, selfie stick, counterfeit designer items, etc. These items are extremely poor quality and they won't last any. There are many restaurants that are also tourist traps, but we will talk about that on the next topic.
Right, so for tip number 6, folks, try the local food. And I'm not talking about spaghetti and meatballs. Food in Rome is amazing, and you really should try the Roman dishes. For example, the most popular dishes are pasta carbonara, or cacio e pepe, or pasta alla matriciana, or pasta alla gricia. Also, don't forget about the deep-fried artichokes. When in season, they're a must-try. Also, you can try the abbacchino, which is abbacchio, or the coda alla vaccinara, which is oxtail, and it's also delicious. Also, don't forget to try the traditional Roman pizza, also called pinza, which is sold by weight. Keep in mind that there's lots of restaurants that can be classified, in the tourist trap category. But how do you recognize an authentic one from one of the traps? Well, hint number 1, they have a menu outside with lots of photos. Look, a good restaurant often doesn't even have a menu. They might have a piece of paper with handwritten. And also, tourist traps are often located in front of main tourist attractions. And also, they often have a person outside that tries to reel you in. If it's a good restaurant, they don't need somebody outside telling you how good the food is.
No, they have a lineup.
That's right.
Tip number 7, walk or use the subway. As we told you before, Rome is a very walkable city. You can experience most of the attraction walking around. However, you can also use the subway that is very convenient, cheap and efficient. If you want to learn more about using the subway in Rome, here is a good video for you. Check it out. Also, taxis are not very expensive and in Rome, and sometimes they can be a good alternative to too much walking.
In fact, I visited Rome and only took taxis because it's just so much easier. Okay, folks, so tip number 8, be prepared to deal with the big crowds. Rome is probably one of the most famous tourist destinations in the world, and for this reason, it can be packed with tourists. So, be prepared to deal with really big crowds, especially some of the major tourist attractions. And use some common sense to avoid pickpockets, Also, avoid the gypsies begging for change or trying to read your palm. Guys, just stay away. That said, you can always find some areas in the city that are not too busy and are really stunning. Just walk off the beaten path and you'll discover some areas of Rome that are really magnificent and not so crowded.
Absolutely. Okay, tip number 9. Let's give you some fun facts about Rome. One of the most interesting facts about Rome is that the water in every fountain is perfectly safe to drink.
Yes.
These fountains are called nasoni, meaning big noses. And here is how you drink from one of those.
That's right. Hey everyone, if you're ever in Rome and you're feeling a little bit thirsty on a hot summer day, you just happen to see one of these fountains, yes, you too can drink from it. But do like the Romans do, take your finger and put it under here, and then you can do it like this. Fantastic.
There's also a map that you can download on where to find those fountains. There's going to be the link in the description.
That's right.
If you think that's pretty cool, give us a thumbs up. I think it's pretty cool. Another interesting fact is that some of the water that supply Roman fountains come from aqueducts built by the ancient Romans.
That is really neat.
By like the tree fountains, for example. Another interesting fact about Rome is that there are more fountains in Rome alone than any other cities in the world. Now, many tourists know that in Rome you can see a pyramid. Yes, you heard correctly, a pyramid. The pyramid was built by an ancient Roman rich man that was obsessed with Egypt, and he wanted to be buried in a pyramid like a pharaoh.
That sounds fun.
I know, interesting.
I wouldn't mind.
I know you wouldn't. Another fun fact about Rome is that it's the only city where you can have one foot in one country and the other foot in a different country. Yes, if you go to the St. Peter's Square, there's a line that marks a border between Italy and the Vatican City, which are two different countries. So if you spread your legs and put one foot on one side of the line and the other foot on the other side of the line, you'll be standing between two countries.
What if you need to use the restroom?
Well, then let's skip that. Last fun fact is that Rome is a city of cats. Apparently there are more than 300,000 cats that are protected by the city. If you want to see some of them, you should go by the ruins of the Torre Argentina, where most of the cats hang out. And this, incidentally, is the place where Caesar was killed.
Ah, interesting. All right, so tip number 10, there are lots of things that you can do in Rome for free. Yes, in Rome, you can visit a lot of attractions completely free of charge. In fact, we made an entire video on free things that you can do in Rome, so definitely check it out.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video about Rome. If you have any question, please leave a comment below. We'd love to answer a question.
That's right. Meanwhile, we wish you a great day and hope to see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.